All right, so we're going to look at the site, the milestone one that you sent out. So kind of go through. So I figure it would be easier to do this. Either we jump on a call or I try to record something and send it to you because I can't. It's too much to type to try to convey what I'm talking about. So let's see here. If we go to playbooks, um, create a new play. So one of the things is like on Playmaker, and again, not that I want to make it exactly like Playmaker, but some of the features that I like are if you click on this, it'll pop up the like a little key. I wish I could show you on Playmaker right now, but it allows you to choose different color options. And since we go up to 7-on-7 in Flag, there would need to be at least 7 colors. I think there's 6 right now. And then I could click on this, it would pop up the blue, and it would allow me to edit it so I could change the X to another number because not everybody's letters and numbers will be the same. They might want to put it different or customize it. So you'd have to have the ability to do that. And maybe even change around the colors if they wanted to. So that would be one of the things that I wanted. Give me a second here. Another thing would be the routes. So I like the most of the functionality of it. You can make that arrowhead. It's a little bit too large. If you can make that a little bit smaller, and uh, also I'd want to be able to have at the top of the arrow, like there should be something where I could change it to where it shows like almost like a T at the top, which would indicate that he's blocking, an arrow, which would indicate like his route goes on indefinitely, or a little circle at the end of it, which is like a stop route. So those are some of the things that I would be able to do. Um, let's see here. Now, if I draw multiple routes here, let's say draw, draw. Okay. Um, well, now, if I click on the blue, I would just want to be able to delete this one route, and it starts to delete them all. So I wouldn't want that. I would want the ability to be able to. I click on one of them, like I just want to delete that particular route, and then it doesn't start to delete them all randomly. So I would want to be able to pinpoint that a little bit better. Let's see what else. One other option that it had was like to where I would say the center would be a square always because it's different from the other ones, and to have the option to put there's a star option, so I could turn one of these into a star, which would mean that they're probably the primary or the favorite receiver on there, and then also. And then also to have there's like a little football icon the playmaker has to where you could let's just say it was going to be handoff to this guy. I could draw a little line and then put the football on this guy here, and it would indicate that he gets the ball. So I would like to have that option. I think that for the tackle 11 man. It's good. However, like in some cases, the splits need to be wider. So I don't know if there's a way to make that, because there's more players you're dealing with on the field. It kind of crowds it a little bit, to give me a little bit more space to room with work with potentially. Maybe the field's a little bit. And I don't know if you can make the icons any smaller, because then it'd be hard to see them. Although if you click on, yeah. So I need more room to be able to create a little bit wider splits for receivers in some cases. Uh, okay. Also, um, on this, like when you can choose this, like the squiggly or dotted lines. Um, let's see here. So the whole thing becomes that squiggly one, or I would be able to, like, if I want this first part to be squiggly because they're going in motion or something, and then turn it into from there a straight solid line. I would want that option segment by segment, not to make this whole thing squiggly. So if we could be able to create that functionality as well. Um, I think those are the main things for the sandbox. I like that. Try the new concept. If I'd like to be able to potentially save that into a playbook if I wanted to. I don't necessarily have to. And then also when creating playbooks, and I don't know if I have it or not, but the ability to copy a play from one playbook and insert that into another, would be nice, because that's how it has it in Playmakers. Also, I don't believe the autosave feature when creating a play always works. So that's something to kind of look into as well. Hopefully this helps. This little bit of feedback helps, and being verbal with it, rather than trying to type it. And if we need to book a call, so we to get on the same page, before you make any adjustments and move forward for the next step of the project, then we could certainly do that. But I thought this might be a little bit easier than trying to type, or um, to indicate what I was trying to talk about otherwise. So hopefully this helps. Thanks, and keep in touch.